Going to be taking a break from my record collection, showing my teas. That's going to be featuring the Talking Heads, just to let you know. But Record Store Day is this Saturday, April 18th. So I thought I'd share with you what's on my want list. Come in and have a look. Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hoping you a great morning this morning. It is Tuesday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. As I said in the intro, I'm going to be taking a slight break from my record collection. I'll be wrapping up the teas on Wednesday. Obviously, the U's are next, and so on and so forth. But Record Store Day is this Saturday, the April 18th, if you didn't know that already. I'm sure you have. So I thought I'd share with you what's on my want list. Just because it's on my list doesn't mean I'm going to get everything on my list. But I hope with the quantities that are available that I'll be able to get at least some of these. Again, you got to worry about money and everything else. And I still can't figure out OBS Studio, so I'm just going to show you a picture of the album that is being offered. Again, I can't figure out. I can't scroll through. I've tried. Call me an idiot, but I just can't figure it out. So anyway, let's get started. Now this one here, if I don't get it, oh well, because I do have a copy of it. For some reason, they're bringing out another version of John Anderson and the band Geeks. True. Again, I have a copy of this one. I have a brand new copy when it came out, whatever year it came out, 2 years ago, a year ago. Limited to 1,500 copies. It's a Record Store Day First, it's called. It's a deluxe edition of the critically acclaimed release from John Anderson and the former lead singer of Yes. There's also a previously unreleased piano and string quartet version of Build Me an Ocean, as well as an alternate exclusive artwork designed by Stan Decker. Again, if I don't get it, oh well, because I already have a great copy of it, and it sounds fantastic. Now this one here I'm definitely interested in. I do have a CD version of this one. At number 2, Black Sabbath featuring Tony Iommi and Seventh Star. Limited quantity of 5,400, so there's a good chance that there's going to be some available. Released in 1986 originally, the Seventh Star was the 12th studio album by Black Sabbath. First of 3 collaborations between Tony Iommi and Glenn Hughes from Deep Purple and Trapeze. The album features a single, No Stranger to Love, pressed on red and black splattered vinyl. And the newly remastered edition now includes a single remix version of No Stranger to Love. So I'm really looking forward to that one. At number 3, excerpts from the Outside, or From Outside, David Bowie. Again on LP, 7,500 copies, so there's a good chance again that'll be available. Originally released as a 13-track cut down of Bowie's 20th studio album, The Outside. This is on clear vinyl, featuring the remastered audio for the first time and cut to half speed at AIR Studios in London. Number 4, Cars Heartbeat City Live. I have that in a Cars box set. I don't have a live version of it. I have Heartbeat City. So the live version, there's a lot of live versions available at this Record Store Day, I've noticed. 3,500 copies, so there's a good chance probably. 40 years since the original release of Heartbeat City by the Cars. They say the most commercially successful album, 4 times platinum in the U.S., produced by Robert John Mutt Lang. 6 hit singles: Drive, You Might Think, Magic. All live versions from the 1984 recorded at the Summit in Houston and Texas. Number 5, Cream, Wheels of Fire, live at the Fillmore Auditorium and Winterland Ballroom. 4,500 copies, so there's a good chance again. This is a 3 LP set. Expanded edition of Cream's third album, Wheels of Fire. I wonder what the cost is going to be of that one. It's also live at the Fillmore as 8 additional tracks performed at the March 1968 concert. 7 of the additional tracks were issued on Live Cream in 1970, Live Cream Volume 2 and 72. We're Going Wrong has never been officially released before. All tracks have been newly remastered. It's on black vinyl, and it's, again, part of Record Store Day. Looking forward to that one. I don't have any Ian Drury and the Blockheads, but there's one coming out, another live version, of course, live in London, 1980. 2 LP set, only 1,000 copies. So that one, I don't know. It all depends on what comes here. I know the States is probably going to get better runs than we are. First ever release of this incredible live concert from Ian Drury and the Blockheads at London's Dominion Theatre on Christmas Eve 1980. 2 LP orange vinyl. Pretty successful run of singles off of that one, so it could be interesting. They always put another Doors album. Doors Strange Days, 1967, A Work in Progress, Part 2. I'm not sure what happened to Part 1. Was that part of Record Store Day last year or something? 7,830 copies, so a good chance again. At number 7, Strange Days, 1967, A Work in Progress, presents newly unearthed material from the band's early 1967 album sessions. Rough mixes without final overdubs, and unreleased outtakes of When the Music's Over on side 2. Limited edition LP pressed on transparent turquoise vinyl with a poster. Another live one, number 8, King Crimson, Penn State University, June 1974. Not much information on this one, only 2,000 copies available, so that one may be an if. Definitely The Darkness, but again, only 2,000 copies released. Excuse me, I got a runny nose here. One-way ticket to Birmingham, live at the NEC. Again, another live one. Tons of live albums released this Record Store Day. On One-Way Ticket to Hell and Back, arena tour in the UK. Remixed by guitarist Dan Hawkins, the brother of I can't remember his name now. And on vinyl for the first time, pressed on red and yellow marbled vinyl. Number 10, Judas Priest, another live one, live in LA, 1990. 4,900 copies. Good chance it's available. Only released previously on CD as part of the 50 Heavy Metal Years of Music box set. This transparent purple vinyl edition captures Judas Priest performance at the Foundation Forum, LA, on September 13th, 1990, on the Painkiller tour. So that one could be cool. I'm really looking forward to this next one, number 11, Little Feat, Deluxe Edition. 3,000 copies, 2 LP set. It is a released exclusively for Record Store Day 2026. Includes the original album, cut from the original master tapes, along with a bonus disc of rare, previously unreleased alternate versions and outtakes from the early recording sessions. The Stranglers, Rarities, at number 12. 3,000 copies. 1988 compilation of rarities from the band's early days, including singles and alternate versions, pressed on white, purple, splattered vinyl. Billy Squier, Tell the Truth Deluxe, 2 LP set. Only 900 copies, so that one may be iffy. Produced by Mike Chapman, I believe. And this 2 LP edition contains extended liner notes, extended versions, previously unreleased material, and alternate mixes, all for the Record Store Day set. And the pressing says it's the best Billy Squier album you've never heard. So we'll see. At number 14, Talking Heads, the CBS Columbia demos. 2 LP, 7,000 copies, so that's a good chance I'll get that one. First official vinyl release of the demo sessions recorded by the original three-piece lineup of Talking Heads, Tina Weymouth, David Byrne, and Chris France, for CBS Columbia in 1975. 15 tracks across 2 LPs, cut at 45 RPM. Includes demos of Psycho Killer, Love, Building on Fire, Warning Sign, and more. So that's one I'm looking forward to. Number 15, Def Leppard, Slang, 2 LP set, 5,000 copies available. Slang was Def Leppard's sixth studio album, originally released in 1996. Features the new guitarist Vivian Campbell at the time. It marked a musical departure from the signature sound, and it was produced by the band with Pete Woodruff. It's personally curated by Joe Elliott and features B-sides and rarities from the time. It's on pink vinyl with brand new enhanced artwork. Aha! Analog 20th Anniversary Deluxe Edition. 2 LP set, 2,500 copies available. It is the 8th studio album, Analog, by Aha, released in late 2005. There was a 20th Anniversary 2 CD Deluxe Edition at the time. But Aha's pretty good. I like we'll see. This one has backing vocals by Graham Nash on it. That's just kind of cool. Lemonhead's Creator. It's only 1,000 copies, so we'll see. Not much info on that one. 13th Floor Elevators were not live. It doesn't. 22,000 available, I believe. Record Store Day reprise of the 1968 album Live by the 13th Floor Elevators. There's a very loud crowd noise that was overdubbed and it was actually taken from a boxing match, which is kind of weird. So we'll see what that one sounds like. Number 19, Captain Beefart and the Magic Band, Lick My Decals Off, Baby, Deluxe Edition. 3,000 copies, so that one's a good chance that that's available. 1970 album by Captain Beefart and the Magic Band. 2 LP vinyl set. Master tapes by Bernie Grunman, mastering. Plus additional LP of previously unreleased instrumental versions and alternate takes from the original album sessions. And finally at number 20, George Harrison Extra Texture Geotrope LP. 3,000 copies available. This is a continuation of reissuing of George Harrison's catalog. This would have been his 1974 album, I believe it was. Leon Russell plays piano on here. Who else is on it? David Foster's on here. And we'll see. There's a ton of others, but these are just 20 that I'd be really, really interested in. But there's a ton of stuff available. We'll see what's a quantity is available here in my part of the woods. And hopefully that everyone gets what they're looking for. Again, I don't plan on getting all 20. I don't have that cash to do so. But I'm going to get a few for sure. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. And again, I'll be back on Wednesday with part 2 of the tease. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk again soon. Bye now.